Hi, neighbor. Last week I was under the weather and didn't record a podcast episode. Honestly, part of me wrestled with the feeling that I should have pushed through anyway. But between allergies completely wrecking my voice and one of those weeks where everything seemed to stack up at once, I realized something important. Sometimes the healthiest thing you can do for yourself is pause. So instead of forcing myself to record an episode that didn't sound like my best, I decided to show myself some grace and take the week off. It's kind of funny timing because right now I'm in the middle of this series about the pause plan, which is all about navigating conflict through intentional steps and slowing yourself down enough to respond instead of react. Now, this pause wasn't technically part of the pause plan, but life still reminded me how important it is to pause when you need to. And on top of everything else, our oldest son, Johnny, who's been on this podcast and whose story you know, moved back home. It's something our family has been hoping and praying would happen for years. So emotionally and practically, it was a really full week. As adoptive parents, life can get chaotic really fast. We spend so much time making sure everyone else is okay that we forget we're human too. And somewhere along the way, a lot of us start believing that resting means we're falling behind. But it doesn't. Sometimes the healthiest thing you can do is pause. Pause to breathe. Pause to recover. And pause to admit you can't carry everything perfectly every single week. Showing yourself grace doesn't mean quitting. It means recognizing your limits before burnout makes the decision for you. I think that's something many of us need to hear more often. One thing I've realized while teaching through the pause plan is that pausing is powerful in more ways than one. Yes, it helps during conflict and hard moments with our kids. But sometimes pausing also looks like stepping back long enough to take care of yourself too. Not forever, not giving up, just giving yourself enough time to breathe. I want to keep this episode short, so let's get to your daily doable. Ask yourself this question. Where do I need to give myself permission to pause? Maybe that means saying no to one extra commitment. Maybe it means taking a night off. Maybe it means asking for help. Or maybe it means letting something be good enough instead of perfect. Whatever it is, I want to encourage you to show yourself some grace. If you're an adoptive parent looking for a safe place to receive encouragement and support from other adoptive parents, I'd love to invite you to join my community. Because adoptive parenting can feel isolating sometimes, and you shouldn't have to carry it alone. Inside our community, adoptive parents support each other, encourage each other, and remind each other that it's okay to pause sometimes. You can join our community at timsuggest.com/community. I'll also put the link in the show notes. My voice still isn't 100% yet, so I'm going to continue to show myself some grace. But I will be back soon to continue our Pause Plan series. Until then, I want to encourage you to take care of yourself too. You deserve the same compassion and grace you so freely give to everyone else. That's all for this episode. I want to thank you so much for joining me. Until next time, this is Tim, encouraging you to do what you can now.